Peace. What's up, y'all? Really quickly, I wanted to show you guys how I make my, well, I've already made it, but kind of how I make my usually big spiritual baths that I offer to my spiritual head. I do this probably about once a month. Now, obviously, throughout that month, I'm, cleansing and I make my own bar soap, so it's easy for me to kind of cleanse my head and spiritually draw in protection and do all of those things without taking a bath all the time. But once a month, I like to really take a big bath to cleanse my head and offer to my spiritual head and my Ori. I find that too many of us, we get in the habits of wanting to get into magic and the occult and whatever it is that you want to call it, and we get lost in wanting to work with other spirits and relying on other spirits' energy and forget that we have our own spiritual head, we have our own Ori, we are our own spirit. So you don't always need to rely on other spirits to help assist you in your workings. When you have your own head, you have your own Ori, you have your own power. A lot of us come from divine bloodlines. We come from this power that you're trying to tap into. So sometimes we rely on these extra spirits, and it's like you don't always need spirits to help your working. You need to draw up your power. You need to boost your power, okay? So anyway, this bath right here is really to refresh my mind, my body, my spirit, to uplift my mind, and it's also used as an offering to my spiritual head, okay? It's used to really revitalize my spirit and uplift my spirit and cleanse and draw in good luck. Another thing that I really focus on when I'm praying over this bath and I'm setting this bath over the full moon is to remove mental and spiritual blockages. One of the worst things I find that when you get on your spiritual path and you start opening your roads and you start clearing those roads and clearing the obstacles, one of the worst things that I see is oftentimes when you start opening your roads, so many different paths and directions come available to you. So many different avenues start becoming available to you, so many different spiritual paths that you have walked with a long lifetime. So many different things become open to you that even though the roads are open, you can end up getting lost in the roads. You can end up getting lost at the crossroads, standing in between the crossroads as far as what's next, what do I do next. So you want to remain spiritually and mentally clear, because the worst thing that you can do within your spiritual path is become unclear in your mind. That's the first way for spirits and other energies to start taking advantage of you, and that's one of the worst ways for enemies to start spinning stuff to you. Because if your mind isn't clear and you aren't clear as far as your own self, of course it's going to be easy for an enemy or somebody to send stuff your way because your head is already not clear, Anyway, let's get into this bath really quickly. This is one of my favorite baths, and I don't mind sharing it because I want other people to experience the clarity that comes with this bath. This is a bath that I make for clients and I make for people. So yeah, what I use is coconut water, okay? Coconuts of itself draw in good luck. They help to cleanse, they help to revitalize, they help to just cleanse away negativity, negative energy. So yeah, I use coconut water, not coconut milk, coconut water, okay? Then I also use pine. There's pine in here. The pine is really good to cleanse the head and remove negative energy, remove negativity. I also have a piece of camphor that I broke up. So the camphor is now in here and dissolve, okay? That camphor is really going to help to cleanse all form of negativity and blockages that are blocking you amongst your spiritual path, that are blocking your head, blocking your mind. I also have some dried basil in here, okay? The basil is going to drive away all evil forces and, protecting you from all evil. Then I have the holy herb of hyssop. Hyssop of itself, you guys know, I'm sure you guys know that hyssop is one of the holy grails as far as cleansing and removing negative energy, okay? So the hyssop is going to really help with cleansing that head and cleansing the mind, the body, the spirit. I also have used rice water. Basically what I did was I let some rice sit in a pot of water and let it kind of, that cloudy water that it's going to turn into, and then I strained the rice from the water, and then I added the water in here, okay? The rice water is really good for cooling the head, okay? And cooling out those blockages and removing the mental blockages that surround the head. The last thing that I added in here, well, not the last thing, but a couple last things was some eucalyptus to draw away all evil, and then I use burdock for which is really good for cleansing. Burdock, you could use burdock tea actually to cleanse your body and cleanse your cleanse your immune system, okay? Cleanse your bloodstream. Burdock root is a really good root to have to use in tea, but burdock root in this is really good for cleansing and drawing away, you know, negative energy and just revitalizing the head and keeping that head clear, guys. I can't stress to you how important it is to have a clear head amongst your spiritual path, okay? Not even amongst your spiritual path, but just in general, just in life. Even if you aren't the mystic, you aren't the spiritualist in your family, you aren't into the whole spiritual mumbo jumbo, but you know, just as humans, we need to have a clear head. You see, we encounter people on the daily, and all of that energy that we take on from others in conversations, and Cheryl from work who's always in a bad mood, and that lady on the train that was about to curse you out for accidentally stepping on her boot. You know, we intercept all of that energy every single day. So it's important that we cleanse and we remove and we have a spiritually clear head, okay? So, oh, and also with this, I let this sit. I usually make this on the first day of a full moon, and then I let it sit for 2 days with 2 black candles, okay? Not white. I let it sit with black because I want the black to absorb any negative energy. I want the black to absorb all negative energy, okay? So I use 2 black candles which sit next to it and just let it, you know, absorb for the 2 days, and I pray over it, and I'm asking that the black candle remove all negative energy and that it bless this bath. I'm asking that my aura revitalize my power and my strength. I'm asking to have a cool and clear head. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.